Now, we don't need a revolution every time government screws up. I mean, that's not what we're after. But there is a principle in the Declaration that says the people have the right to change and make changes to their government. See, this is what came into the Constitution as Article 5. Oh, back up here. That was Article 5. Article 5 says, hey, we recognize that there's going to be changes you need to make from time to time. Here's how you can do it. And see, one of the things the Founding Fathers understood is you don't let the body who's out of control be in charge of making the changes. So when the federal government has got itself out of bounds, the federal courts have got themselves out of bounds, although they're doing a great job of turning things around right now. I wish I could tell you all the good things happening in the courts. It's unbelievable. 147 new judges, and probably 90% of them are guys I would have chosen if I had the chance. But this is the deal. They put a pressure relief valve in the Constitution so that we wouldn't have to throw the whole thing out and start again. We're giving you an ability to do something other nations haven't had, and that's the ability to make changes when your government gets out of control. And we're not going to wait on Washington, D.C. to make the changes because they're most likely the ones that got out of control. And that's why the 9th and the 10th Amendment were added to the Bill of Rights because, hey, by the way, in case we miss saying something, the people and the states are in charge. And so that's what you have with Article 5 is the people and the states get to make changes. We're not just relying on the federal government to make the changes. We think the people should have. That's part of checks and balances. Checks and balances is an outside entity being able to exert leverage and control and restraint on an out-of-balance entity. And that's why we say the president can exert restraint on Congress or the courts. And the courts can help restrain Congress and the president. Congress can help restrain the courts and the president. We do that so that the other entities have some control. That's what the Article 5 was all about.